I'm just to give a very brief introduction to who I am. And I did my bachelor's, master's from India. Then I did my PhD from Sweden, and then second PhD from Stavanger. I worked for about 25 years in different companies. And that is the important part because I understand what industry wants. And one of my very important mission is to bring industry and university closer. So the purpose for this particular presentation is to give you an invitation. We need you. We want you to come and collaborate with university and support us. We want to know from you, we want to learn from you, and we want to benefit from your experience. So this whole presentation is about you. So please come and collaborate with us, and we are always open to hear your views and take them into account and see how we can be better. So I am a professor at Høgskulen på Vestlandet, and I also head a research group called Cyber Physical Systems. This is a research group which works in the area of sensors, sensor network, condition monitoring, predictive maintenance, and autonomous manufacturing and related topics. Last year, there was a call for financing from various agencies. Norwegian Research Council has identified 8 countries which they call as panorama countries, and they would like to have close collaborative research cooperation with them. So there were 2 calls. One was called INTPART, which was from the Research Council, and DECU combined, and there the budget was for 15 millions, where 10 million would come from them, and 5 million is what universities have to contribute. Second call was from Norwegian Directorate for Higher Education, and that was for 5 millions, where the contribution was 2 million from universities and 3 million from the directorate. We were very lucky to get both of these 2 projects, giving us 20 million. I think it happened for the first time because even they were surprised that we got similar projects and we got both the 2 projects. So that has given us a very comfortable financial position with 20 million, which we can spend over the next 6 years. So what was the idea? As I said, we were asked to collaborate with 8 countries and develop leading system for research. So we came together from Norway, our university, OsloMet, NTNU, Sintef Digital, and Aker Solutions. We invited NASA, Park, and North Carolina from USA, Carleton University in Canada, and 3 premium universities from India. So with these 10 members, we jointly applied for the 2 fundings. And that is where we succeeded. We have got as our members the premium research institutes in the field of prognostics. I suppose you would not find any better team in the world. We have got very active collaboration with all of them, and they are eager to cooperate, teach, learn, and carry out collaborative research. So behind us, or rather, let me say, behind me is an organization which will deliver the best research you can have. And that is the reason why I'm so confident when I invite you to be the member. Whatever project you support will have the backing of these centers. So when we thought of the project, we had certain motivation. Why are we doing it? What we realized is that renewable sector is growing at the fastest pace among all the industry. Because of that, there will be a shortage of employees. There already is a shortage of employees. So we want to help create more employees for the sector. And to do that, we want to develop the teaching curriculum. But what happens is, as you know, developing an educational curriculum takes time. What we learn is often years or decades old because it has to be verified, it has to be tested, and then we bring it for the teaching. But with wind farms, things are changing fast. We cannot wait for decades before we bring it to the education. So what we said is we would like to bring that we would like to shorten the time it takes to bring the latest research to universities. And then we want to have very close cooperation with industry. So with these motivations, we wrote down the core idea. And core idea we call as the circular education development. Now, instead of waiting for decades, what we say is we will go straight to the research, learn what is the new thing happening, take the idea from research and go to industry. Ask them. They have the experience. They know what works and how it works. So we will take the latest research we come across, take it to the industry and ask them for validation. Would this work? Is this research suitable to you? Once we get an approval from industry, we will develop the courses around it and then use those courses to train more people. Education is not only for universities, but education is also for the employees of the companies, which means we all need to continuously learn what is the new happening world over. And that is why the courses which will be developed are not only for bachelor's, master's level, but also for very specific courses, short-term courses for industry. Once this is done, so how are we going to do it? Our ultimate objective is just to develop a world-class environment in Norway, an area of operations and maintenance of wind turbines. That is the aim we have. So to do that, what we will do with the money we have got is first we will develop teaching material and curriculum for courses. Our students from Norway and all the universities who are participating will have opportunity to go to Canada, US, or India and spend months there working with the local supervisors. Organizations like Park, NASA, they are going to open the doors for them. They are going to teach the latest that they have developed in the area of prognostics. So if somebody wants to do masters, please join us. Here is an opportunity where we can contribute something really practical in your education by sending you to the best research centers in the world. Then we will have short-term mobility for research. As I said, there will also be research collaboration among the universities. And finally, we will organize a number of conferences, guest lectures, summer schools, both for the students and for the employees. And we believe that these conferences and guest lectures would be very beneficial, but we need your help. We need to know what you would like to learn. And then we will organize conferences and lectures on those topics. So Here is my invitation to all of you. Please join this initiative. We need you, and we can serve you better by knowing what your needs are. We don't want any financial contribution from any one of you. We have got sufficient 20 million crowns, which we can spend. So we don't need any financial contribution. Second thing is, your participation is voluntary, which means you will not be asked to disclose your company secrets or anything you don't want to. It is for your benefit. It is for you to, at your discretion, to tell us what you would like to contribute and how, in terms of knowledge, experience, data, even defining the problems. You know what your challenges are. We would like to work on those challenges. So please consider joining us. We have already started approaching many of you. We have got positive response. We have got more companies which are considering joining this initiative. We have got other universities in other countries, France, Scotland, UK. They all are joining, and we will invite more of them. So here is a place where we are on a common platform to discuss operation and maintenance of wind turbines, especially offshore wind turbines. That is our focus area. Finally, what is our future plan? This is where we certainly need your help. There is a call for proposal, which is for knowledge building project for industry. Research Council has put aside 160 million for it. We want to apply. We want to take this initiative further, because currently the way these two initiatives are, we cannot hire new research candidates, PhD candidates. So we would like to apply for this one. Deadline is very close, 15th of February. If I can collect 20% from you all, I can apply 80% finance from Research Council. A normal PhD candidate would require, one candidate would require 800,000 over a period of 4 years. Please think about sponsoring one candidate, at least. If you give us 800,000 over 4 years, which is not really so much for you all, we can get 4 million per candidate. I would like to have 3 candidates for the next 4 years. We will promise to work on a topic of your interest. You will sit in the board, you will decide what the topic of interest is. And me and my colleagues and my research candidates would work on solving those challenges. And that is where we all can benefit the most. I need you for your experience and practical hands-on knowledge, and we can provide you with our supervision, with our theoretical knowledge, and with our research experience. So let us come together and work. We can support each other in a mutually beneficial manner. Thank you so much, and thanks for giving me this opportunity to come out and talk to you directly.